Yeah. Cooked the goat in its mother's milk, had the toe covered in silk. I'm not one of your ilk, nah. Drake your fill, distill the deep waters with the gills. God's will, body chill, Tommy Hill. Speak the ageless, it was timeless for real. I don't expect the shit to wildly appeal. Still Bollywood with the bills. Money, eat your kill or the vulture's will. This is poetry that's frozen in stills. On the tome I broke the seal. We shine in the sun on the golden hills. On the land, ocean spilled. My cup runneth over a mill. Carl Young in old age, cold you still. Can't get kung fu, no dexterity, motor skills. The corpse bloated, the omens revealed. Language so coded that the shit was overkill. Prayed so long that my fingers feel the rosary still. I was off the lotus tail. Test me in bright static with leathery blue steel. No amount of holy water can cleanse this Jewish guilt. Sediment, sand dunes and silt. Never in history more blood truly spilled.
Because you know it's only myth, that it's not true, that it doesn't ask you to believe. The whole tale and all the figures in it are fables or confabulations, not directly denoting or referring to anyone, anywhere, and yet to everyone, everywhere. Yet the mind and the emotions are captivated as if this story, these gods and goddesses, these heroes and animals and strange events are saying something deeply important about life and the ways of the world.
Correspond with Carthusian monks, squatted shanty till the roof sunk. Foolish drunk, dudes who got the skill to fuck with me, this few to none. Rockin' sheepskin, howling for many moons to come. Rivers were arteries, polluted the blood. Some people you hear them talking, all you could do is shrug. Eating like a parasite that grew in the gut. I could only respond with hate cause I was new to the love. There's a hell below and still cruelest above. Speak blasphemy and I'm removing the tongue. What's doctrine to many was foolish to some. I saw that multiplicity's illusion of one. What's new under the sun? Revolution soon come. I'm sitting back like Siddhartha putting Buddha in lung. Paranoia reign, never know who to trust. That's why I only send messages due to destruct. There's a whole new water that could loom on the cusp. Like before the lava pours, know the plumes would erupt. Ashes in the wind, know the spirit moving gust. They say that God is love, but love grew from lust. Symbolism more than allegory. Cynicism and hope, they balance poorly. I was living ungodly, the vows called me. I'm still living ungodly, trials before me. Symbolism more than allegory. Cynicism and hope, they balance poorly. I was living ungodly, the vows called me. I'm still living ungodly, trials before me. Since the dawn of time, incarnated in flesh and bone. Spirit to the material threshold. Prophetic toll, God rest his soul. Traded in the underworld for the value of precious stones. Held up the firmament heavy as bed load. I take but the devil is old, let it be known. Friend or foe kept nemesis close. History I let it unfold, I'm 10 toes. Off of seminal tomes, endeavored to gross. Reach peaks so high that I bled in the nose. And then times the elect were chose. Hell's fires that would cleanse the soul. Till my breath would go. Began with the word, wasn't gendered in prose. Duality, the principle, the pole, gender arose. I see beyond perception that the senses show. Convex seen sights made the lens implode. My memory is filled with majestic moments. You saw matter, I saw a world, a meshed in omens. My DNA is binary, blessed and coded. Check the specs, no respect to frozen.
The faculty we mean when we talk about the imagination of the great artists. This is the character of great works, that in them the full presence of the inner world combines with and is reconciled to the full presence of the outer world. And in them we see that the laws of these two worlds are not contradictory. They are one all-inclusive system. They are laws that somehow we find it all but impossible to keep, laws that only the greatest artists are able to restate, They are the laws simply of human nature. You see, that's the crucial thing here. Imagination is not something strange. It is these mythical stories depict the basic patterns of human nature, of the world's nature.
Yeah. Yeah. Made my home on arid terrain. Chose to be unknown, never established a name. Living pretty good for my salary range. The pictures that I painted in mortality's frame. When you chalk the circumstance and actuality, grace won't break. Heavenly palace awaits, finality states. The fast break, caught it like fast break. Wait, what's abundant now can become scarce late. Cut ties but know the blade can lacerate. Christ Alpha and the Omega, first to shine, last to fade. With the passage of time, seen all things pass away. It's not enlightenment, it's just a passing state. The experience can leave you with burdens of massive weight. Sought to emancipate, had to tamper with fate. They hit you with the stick while the carrot hang. To make it in capitalism, it's a harrowing game. They raised the shields, I made the flaming arrows rain. When the vineyards ran dry, I gave them Cabernet wine. My nature never rests, so the Sabbath obey. I know that plague and famine will stay. Fair to say, when you making and force the law, know anything is fair play. That's why I stay. We're gonna draw 45 sample rate. One world government, flags and standards raised. First was economic collapse and anarchy's reign. Create the problem, they sell you solution at their rate. What's a fair market value when demand is a fame? And what's the worth of Imago Day when man appraised? These transmissions might damage your brain. Live from the Empyrean, live sat on pillars like monks, that's Syrian. I was born into multiplicity, myriad. I wrote my Odysseys and Iliads. Theogony, working days, living quotidian. To cleanse my soul of vitriol, had to flee to the nutrient. At Shabani Paul, break my enemies like Assyrians. Catch me in libraries, digging where it's forbidden. We digging. We off the dirt, got derivative. Neurotransmitter inhibited, it's bitter. Into the bloodstream with the venom. Humors we bled them. Eulogies pen them. Knowing some of the gems, they were truly precious. My only purpose in writing was to bring man to the essence. And for a brief moment recall my creator's presence. There's no other story, there's no other message.
Sipping the table again, spirits escaping my pen. Whip of an eighth in the wind. Rip off my flavor, I shift into anger and spin. A chip off the chamber, a twin. Winking at danger and grin. Peeling off paper from lint, cause I don't got safety to spend. I'm trying to keep money protected. Jet like the butt of a Wesson. They bout to trade butter for weapons. After they pump disinfectant, surprise them when stomachs rejected. Looking for luggage and eggs is breathless. Sitting stuck in the head, trip blessings. Lifted up on descent till test hit. Living under a hex, obsessions with the occult of the heavens. Desperate kids on they bunk in the feds are wretched. Calling Jah close, they can't tell it's really the angel of death until his finger touches their jaw though. Are we living in Call of Duty or zombie movies? Treading thin ice, faces sporting the shock of Ruby. Talking toothy, loud bark, all gums, tall guns at our backs. Winded, distant finish on this long run.
The literalism of the beliefs today they know surely. If the text is literally believed, they know surely. But negative capability is not knowing surely. It's a kind of openness, a sustained hovering over the case exposed. That's what Henry James described the writer. What is a writer's job? It is a sustained hovering over the case exposed.
By design, forest with the pine. What made one live, made another organism die. I only lit the ism, by no wisdom abide. I know religion binds, but was I living a lie? Sweet beginnings and its bitter goodbyes. Study Paracelsus and alchemy, sympathize. Correspond with theologians and rabbinical minds. The times made me cynical, wise, pinnacle, climb in a quiet. What was once singular been divided. Knowledge only gets you so far, then apply it. Sleeping giant, knowing every rise seismic. Till the sun sacrificed like Abraham and Isaac. Don't just look at the king, check his advisors. Follow the money, you'll see interests align and I shine. It's like the aura was ornamented in flyness. I'd rather make a bigger pie, split with pious. Become forgetful, the death toll remind us. Appear alone, but heaven's ranks far behind us. Cut from the same cloth, my pockets lining. Fruits of labor had to ripen, could call it divine timing. It's Necronomicon, economics with glitters is gold-plated, shifted like tectonics. Out of Chaldea, Chalcedony with the onyx, shamanics, Pythagoras move material with harmonics. Pierce the veil with the intellect. Every seventh letter was attached within a text. Made the dreams widescreen cineplex. Axes intersect, putrefaction, simmer death. Buried your levy sense of millibit, sense and ill intent. Hope for hierophant, instead I deal in jest. I'm still adept, still a threat, still profess. How I seen the face of God and still depressed. The prophet said manifestation was treasure within a chest. My rhyme been apocryphal, following been a sect. Scraping meat from bone, eat when the dinner fresh. In the coming days, wish you much success. Writing epics like Gilgamesh. Spit out the pot like a glutton, nay a chef. And still abstain from base pleasures of the flesh. You spit your shit, we ain't impressed. I hover above your cipher like the angel of death. If I shoot, know every angle is net. Every phrase is a blade that's very straight in your neck. Like my mind and he's way perplexed. We waited, the whole nation was tense. Yo, say less. Your woman loved the aura, could be rockin', pay less. No, the pen was a staff and the page was a sept. In Everglades, staying draped in gator fresh. Numerology with blood spatter made a mess. Ice.
It doesn't matter either how old the stories are old the way human biology is old. That's a very important idea, because we like to think the body is conditioned by its genetics and its patterns and so on. What about the stories being as old as biology is old?
Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. I've seen succession to an old growth forest from barren ground. Voice staring down. Valence was the shroud. It was a wealth grab, they called it bailing out. All seeing eye was surveillance abound. Economy was growth, no you could never scale it down. Pray for rain, I gave him hail in a drought. Never phoned in, anthrax, I'm mailing it out. No, my faith never failed me in doubt. Christ is wearing the crown. Temple of Pharisees, we airing it out. Found currency in the Mount's red account. Aromancy, destinies revealed in the clouds. You only saw the idol, still revering the style. I'll never outlive my work, cause posterity foul. Wonder if a future really allowed. I was merely a child. Amateurs built the mosque, it was barely sound. Communicated life secrets, there was barely a sound. Among initiated, fairly renowned. Writing under new pseudonym and alias now. Stay digging like burial grounds. Was the simple truths in life that were very profound. I was shackled by the heaviest vows. When the beast belly growled, it's the deadliest trial. The devil made him sick and you could bet he was proud. Walked to Mecca, the pace remained steady for miles. When we shine, you know there's taxes and levies involved. Move like demiurge and malevolent God. With the pound foolish, still penny wise. There were many planets and galaxies, many skies. Many spirits fall to the earth, not many rise. You can't influence my will with petty bribes. Live alone with Betty lives, compound with 20 wives.